Beamy, 23, women's studies major. Thesis on toxic masculinity in dating culture. Run feminist Instagram with 20K followers. Post daily about male privilege. Men have dating on easy mode. Just exist and women throw themselves at you. Get thousands of likes every time. Always believe Tinder was designed for male fantasy. Endless catalog of women. Swipe through hundreds like shopping. Get matches constantly. Have all the power in dating dynamic. Post weekly about how dating apps exploit women while rewarding mediocre men. Average guy has more options than attractive woman. Feel intellectually superior about it. Monday night. Arguing with roommate's boyfriend Kyle about dating apps. He's complaining Tinder is brutal for guys. Says he barely gets matches. Conversations go nowhere. Laugh at him. Tell him maybe try not being walking red flag. He shows me his profile. It's decent. Good photos, normal bio. Nothing problematic. Shows me his matches from past month. 3 total. 1 never responded. 1 sent hey then ghosted. 3rd unmatched randomly. Tell him he's probably aiming too high or his personality shows through somehow. He gets frustrated. Says I have no idea what male dating experience is like. Challenges me to try it. Accept immediately. Going to prove how easy men have it on Tinder. Document the privilege in real time. Tuesday morning, create perfect male profile. Use photos of friend's brother Jake. He's decent looking, not a model but solid 7 out of 10. Name him Ryan. 24, works in graphic design, likes music and travel. Bio says looking for genuine connection. Love live music and exploring new places. Always down for good conversation. Safe, attractive, approachable. Everything women claim to want. Upload photos showing personality. 1 at concert, 1 hiking, 1 with dog, professional headshot. Variety without trying too hard. Ryan goes live at 10 a.m. Ready to expose male dating privilege. First hour of swiping. See hundreds of women. Swipe right on maybe 60%. Mix of attractiveness levels, ages, interests. Not being too picky since men supposedly have abundance. Hour 1 results. 2 matches. Must be algorithm warming up. Hour 2. Swipe through 100 more profiles. Get 1 additional match. 3 matches total. None have messaged yet. Feel first twinge of confusion. On my real profile, matches message within minutes. Hour 3. Continue swiping. Up to 5 matches now. Still no messages from any of them. Check if app is working properly. Everything looks normal. Women just aren't messaging Ryan. Lunchtime check-in. 6 matches after 3 hours of active swiping. 0 conversation started. Post on story. Interesting patterns emerging from social experiment. More data needed. Afternoon swiping session. Get slightly better results. Up to 12 matches by 5 p.m. First message arrives. Woman named Ashley sends, hey. Finally. Respond immediately, hey. How's your day going? She never replies. That's it. Entire conversation. Evening reflection. 12 matches and 8 hours of active swiping. 1 message received that went nowhere. Kyle asks how it's going. Tell him still collecting data, but results surprising. He laughs knowingly. Says this is exactly what male Tinder experience looks like. Wednesday morning, check overnight activity. No new messages. 2 new matches, bringing total to 14. Start messaging matches first to get conversations going. Send personalized messages referencing their photos or bios. Love your travel pics. That beach looks amazing. Where was it? Fellow dog lover I see. What breed is yours? Saw you're into photography. That sunset shot is incredible. Send 8 messages to different matches. Response rate, 1 out of 8. Single response, thanks. No follow-up from her. Feel genuine confusion. These are good openers. Show I looked at profiles, ask engaging questions. Why such low response rate? Wednesday afternoon, desperation setting in. Swipe right on literally everyone for 2 hours straight. Match rate increases slightly, up to 22 total matches. Send more personalized messages. Try different approaches. Funny observations about their photos. Questions about shared interests. Compliments on specific things. Just simple "how's your week going?" Response rate across all approaches, 15%. Of responses received. Conversation continuation rate, 10%. Basically, 1 in 100 swipes leads to actual conversation. Wednesday night, having small crisis. Check my real female profile for comparison. 47 new likes in past day. Dozens of unopened messages from guys trying to start conversations. Quality varies, but they're trying. The contrast is stark. Kyle checks in again. Ask him if this is normal. He nods sadly. Says he's been on Tinder for 2 years, been on maybe 15 dates total. Spends hours crafting perfect messages that get ignored. His most successful month. For matches led to 1 coffee date that went nowhere. Thursday morning, wake up to 0 new messages. 3 new matches overnight, now at 25 total. Becoming obsessive about checking app. Feel dopamine hit from each new match, then crash when they don't respond to messages. Starting to understand addictive cycle Kyle described. Try different messaging strategy. Be more direct, more flirty. You're gorgeous. Want to grab drinks? Love your vibe. Coffee this weekend? Think we'd have great conversation. Dinner? Results worse than before. Get called too forward by 1 match who then unmatches. Another says, "Wow, slow down there." Third just ghosts. Thursday afternoon, emotional breakdown beginning. Ryan has 31 matches now. Sent 20+ thoughtful messages. Had 3 conversations longer than 2 exchanges. 0 phone numbers. 0 dates planned. Success rate, 0%. If Ryan was real person, he'd be developing serious self-esteem issues. Every notification brings hope, then immediate disappointment when it's just new match who won't respond anyway. Thursday evening, try group analysis approach. Look at successful male Tinder profiles online for inspiration. All advice contradictory. Be funny but not try hard. Show personality but don't be weird. Be confident but not arrogant. Stand out but don't be too different. Realize there's no winning formula. It's just brutal numbers game where most attempts fail. Thursday night, Kyle finds me stress eating while staring at phone. Ask him how he deals with constant rejection. He says some days he doesn't. Some days he deletes app for weeks because it's destroying his mental health. Says the worst part isn't initial rejection. It's getting hope from match, then having that hope crushed by silence. Feel actual empathy for him for first time ever. Friday morning, 24-hour mark approaching. Final stats check before giving up. Total swipes, around 500. Total matches, 34. Messages sent, 28. Response rate, 18%. Actual conversations, 2. Phone numbers obtained, 0. Dates arranged, 0. Meaningful connections, 0. Success rate, 0.0%. Compared to my female profile same time frame. Matches without even swiping, 60+. Unsolicited messages, 40+. Response rate when I message, 95%. Guys asking for dates, 15+. Delete Ryan's profile. Can't handle another day of constant rejection. Sit on couch having existential crisis about everything I believed about dating dynamics. Friday afternoon, post-experiment depression hitting hard. Keep thinking about Ryan's failed conversations. Women who matched then never responded. Matches who unmatched randomly. Messages left on read indefinitely. If Ryan was real, he'd need therapy after a week of this treatment. Realize men aren't privileged on dating apps. They're just punching bags for female validation seeking. We swipe right for ego boost, then ignore when they try to connect. Friday evening, research mode. Look up actual statistics on male dating app success rates. Studies show average guy gets 1 to 2 matches per day of active swiping. 80% of matches never lead to conversations. Men send 3 times more messages than women. Male response rates 10 to 15% versus female 50% plus. Average time to get single date, 3 months of active use. Close laptop feeling sick. Friday night, Kyle asks about experiment results. Tell him honestly, I was completely wrong about everything. He doesn't say I told you so, just nods sadly. Says most women would never admit that. Tell him about the constant rejection, the silence, the feeling of being completely disposable. He says now imagine doing that for years while being told you have privilege the whole time. That hits like truck. Saturday morning, day after deleting Ryan. Still processing emotional impact. Keep checking phone expecting notifications that aren't coming. Phantom buzz syndrome from app 1 deleted. Realize this is what men deal with constantly. Cycle of hope and disappointment that destroys self-worth over time. No wonder so many guys give up on dating entirely. Saturday afternoon, look at my own Tinder behavior with new eyes. Have 60+ matches I never messaged. Swiped right for validation, never intending to talk. Realize I'm part of the problem. Treating matches like trophies instead of humans. Start messaging some matches, apologizing for delay. Mixed responses. Some guys grateful, others skeptical. Probably been burned too many times. Saturday night. Post cryptic update on Instagram. Learn something important about empathy this week. Need to process before sharing more. Get comments asking what happened. Not ready to admit I was wrong about male privilege yet. Sunday morning, still thinking about Ryan's 24 hours of rejection. Every swipe was hope. Every match was excitement. Every ignored message was small heartbreak. If extended over months or years, that psychological toll would be devastating. Sunday afternoon, conversation with feminist friend about dating apps. Share some insights without revealing experiment. She immediately defensive. Says men created these problems for themselves. Deserve whatever treatment they get. But Ryan didn't create anything. Ryan just existed and got crushed by system I thought favored him. Sunday evening, final reflection on experiment. Men don't have dating on easy mode. They have it on nightmare difficulty. Tinder isn't male fantasy. It's male torture device designed to extract validation for women while giving men nothing in return. We match for ego boost, message for entertainment, then discard when bored. Every man on dating apps is Ryan. Hoping for connection, receiving indifference. Monday morning, delete remaining dating apps except one. Focus on actually talking to matches instead of collecting them. Meet guy for coffee who's shocked I showed up. Says most women cancel last minute or never respond to date suggestions. The bar is literally underground. Monday evening, get message from Kyle. Says he met someone at bookstore, asked her out in person. Going on first date in months. Feel happy for him. Also sad that avoiding apps was necessary for basic human connection. Tuesday, week after Ryan experiment. Still processing everything. Post on Instagram about dating app insights. Maybe we should treat matches like humans instead of entertainment. Lose 300 followers immediately. Comments calling me pick me and male sympathizer. But also get messages from guys thanking me for seeing their reality. Kyle tells me his date went well. They're seeing each other again. She actually responds to texts and seems interested. Feel proud of him for not giving up despite everything. Wednesday, realize how damaged dating culture has become. Basic human decency is now exceptional. Showing up is remarkable. Responding to messages is rare. We've normalized cruelty and called it empowerment. Thursday, change my entire approach to dating and social media. Stop posting about male privilege without acknowledging male struggles. Start recognizing that dating problems affect everyone differently. Begin treating matches like potential friends instead of validation sources. Friday, 1 week after Ryan's creation and destruction. Final thoughts. 24 hours as man on Tinder taught me more about dating reality than 4 years of gender studies. Men aren't privileged on dating apps. They're systematically rejected and ignored. Women aren't victims on dating platforms. We're often the ones causing emotional harm. Ryan lasted 24 hours. Real men endure this for years. That takes strength I never recognized before. Maybe it's time to stop assuming and start listening. Maybe empathy doesn't have gender restrictions. Maybe we're all just trying to connect and failing in different ways. Ryan taught me that privilege isn't always visible to those who have it. My privilege was never worrying about being ignored. His reality was being ignored constantly despite doing everything right. Still feminist. Just more honest feminist now. The two aren't mutually exclusive.